everyone. I hope you're having a good day today. It is Wednesday, the 15th of February, 2023. If you are not a regular on my channel, I live up in the mountains of Wyoming, and at least lately my theme is just battling the snow. So that's kind of what you're going to hear about. But this is a shipping video, so I've got, let's see how many. Let me see. We have 18 orders going out for $697.18. Now that is for, let's see, today's Wednesday. That is for Tuesday and Wednesday. I shipped on Monday before I left, and then for a trip to go do some sourcing. So we're going to have a haul video today. I'm really happy with what I have. So the weather was great, so I don't really have anything to tell you. The weather is coming now, but as far as any kind of battle to get to where I was going, it was actually a really nice, peaceful trip. It was chilly, but not freezing, so you could load your stuff. So I did that, had good time with family, visited with them a lot, helped my mom some, and then I had my listing scheduled, and then today I have 4 listings up and about 10 more already photoed, so I'm going to slam those out, but it's already 10, and I do want to get these to the mail. So let's go ahead and get started. Whoops, I didn't click the second button. All right. So these are a pair of Stio men's pants. They are 32 long. They did sell with promoted and 20% off coupon that I had. So they sold for $37.74 total, which is good. Stio, if you're not familiar, let me see if I can show you here. Let me show you the tag real quick. It's a really good outdoor brand. So this is Stio. And, yep, 32 long. I thought maybe I would get more for these. I started them at 35 because I had 3 pair of these that I found at the Goodwill. So I spent $3.75 on these. But I've had them for at least a couple months, and I just want to get what I can for them. I think last time I did a shipping video, I think I let the hoodie, the Stio hoodie, go too cheap. I just assumed that it was kind of the same as the pants, which, you know, you shouldn't do. On the other hand, you can't look up every item all the time. Otherwise, then you can, but it just can hurt your productivity if you do that. So I thought that I kind of understood the brand, and I think I let it go a certain amount too little. I've got a crowding problem here. Trying to get my space under control here. All right, so that is over £1. We are definitely going to the bins Friday and Saturday. There is going to be a lot of weather the coming week is what everybody is saying. So I'm trying to see, ask myself, can I get enough in 2 days? We won't be there the entire 2 days. We have to drive on Friday to get there. So I'm trying to ask myself, if I should go tomorrow or tomorrow afternoon and get a head start, and then have my husband meet me up there. I don't know yet what I'm going to do. This is going to Montana, Big Sky, Montana. That makes sense. But yeah, that little break in the weather really helped, and I'm going to have to count how many items I got yesterday. I did so good, or it was mostly Monday that I did the sourcing. Yesterday, I went to the Goodwill again and got a few more things, but I'm really happy with what I got from the consignment place. I had, I want to say $120 or something like that in credit, and then I had a $10 coupon at this consignment store. And I spent $140, so I think I had to pay like $17 for the stuff I got at the consignment store. And it's really good. I got some Eileen Fisher. I got quite a bit of Simply, SYMPLI. So I'm really excited about that. I think I got like 3 pieces of that. So yeah, tune in to my haul video after this if you want to. Okay. Let's see what our next one is. Okay, these are a pair of boots. Trying to get them out so I can show you. Sorry about that. Oh, come on here. Okay, this, there it goes. Okay, so these are a pair of Justin Kilty boots. I think I paid $8 for these up here locally. I'm not sure. The number on them is L0506 if you're following and want to look them up. They're a size 8B. And believe it or not, they make men's that are just like this too. So we definitely had to try them on and try to figure out if they were men's or women's. They don't say. And there's nothing really that different about the boot. I looked up the model number. I still wasn't 100% sure. And so anyway, I went with women's based on the fact that I'm, my shoe size and those fit pretty closely. And so I knew they weren't a men's 8 because those would have been way too big. So I hope I got it right. All right, I'm going to mark this out. Let's see here. Especially at the holidays, I like to make sure that I've marked out what the item is. Right now, this minute, it probably doesn't matter. But people buy things for birthdays, and it might be a surprise. All right, let's look here. Oh, I must have sold a second pair of Stio pants. Oh, I better check that number. I did not realize, let's see. Okay, it's 2 different people, so that's thing number 1. Let me make sure, because I just picked them up and saw Stio. Want to make sure I didn't ship the wrong one. They're both 32 long, and they're both beige, so probably not the hugest deal, but let's see here. Okay, I just want to make sure. It makes me scared now. Okay, so this one is $39.46, so that is the correct one, and then the next one coming up is $39.49. I just did not realize I'd sold 2 pair of Stios. Okay, so I am safe. I didn't almost ship the wrong one to the wrong person. All right, back to the boots. I just was scrolling through to find the boots, and I thought, I have shipped those Stio already, and then I realized. All right, so they used promoted listings. They did not use a coupon, so I got $40 plus shipping, $52.25, and it is almost 3 pounds, 2 pounds, 15 ounces. Okay, these are going to Portland, Oregon. Let me see here. Good. Priority is only $9.59, so I'm going to upgrade them. I had them as a USPS parcel select ground, but since priority is only $1 more, and they paid, a little extra on that, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them so I can get that to where it's going. If it were California, I'm not sure it technically is even any faster to upgrade them from parcel to priority, maybe a tiny bit, but since this is going all the way to Oregon, it should make a difference. Yeah, my son is coming on Friday, so we're going to go to Denver, get a hotel. I haven't decided how much I'm going to do the bins versus straight thrifting. I'll see how much I get done and how much inventory I have. I really love straight thrifting too. I think that I find some pretty high-end brands in a short amount of time, but then you're also really paying up too sometimes. So cash flow wise, it would be better if I went to the bins. And if I stay at the bins long enough, then I find the equal quality at the bins. But I think it just takes longer because there's so much stuff you have to, look through, whereas at the thrift, it's like just moving it like this and you can see the brands and, you can get through a ton of low-end brands really quickly. At the bins, it's like full arms, full body, contact sport trying to do it. But I must say I love the bins too. Love it, love it. I definitely know I have enough if I went Friday and Saturday to get me through 3 or 4 days, you know, even if I don't get a lot at the bins. But it's just with the snow forecast next week, now I'm not sure what to do. All right, Chico's Travelers. I've been doing good on these guys. They sell fast. Now, I'm not trying to get $25 to $30 either. So that's what I've learned, is that there are a lot of really fast flipping brands, but you can't try to get the mother load on those. So now this is a Chico's Travelers. I use the word sweater even though it's a knit cardigan. I have that in there too. This is black. It's a size 2, so it's the top. And it's really pretty. It has some subtle floral in the knit. It's really pretty. So they use promoted listings. I got $19.03 plus shipping, so $27.58. I'm really happy with that sale on something that I don't have trouble finding that much. I am really trying to hit the Chico's Travelers hard and just price it accordingly. I think in the past I quit picking it up because I didn't think it sold, but I think either it's had a resurgence since I used to pick it up, or it's just that I'm asking what it really should be. So this is going to Illinois, and I'll get to keep like 50 cents on the shipping. So yeah, this has to be my 3rd or 4th piece of Chico's Travelers in the last couple weeks since I've been, you know, pricing it correctly, I think. So today I want to do this video and run this out. Then I want to do a haul video. Then I need to finish my listings. And I think I have enough photoed to get my over 10 in, and it's good stuff. This is all that St. John knit. So I have 3 or 4 St. John's pieces. Then I have a boiled wool jacket, which I'm going to put it at like 35. And I don't know what else is down there. But anyway, I have mostly good stuff on the rest of the 10 listings. And so I think I'm going to call that good as far as listing today. And then I'm going to do an editing video, and not just a video, but do some editing on my old stuff. I haven't done too much editing for going on 6 or 7 days now, and the time just passes. I mean, and I really need to scooch my garage together, and I can do it without doing the editing, but I just want to see what I can do with editing. Plus, I need some more consignment clothing, and if there's stuff that I'm going to be pulling anyway because it just has been stagnant for 2 years, then I need it by Friday to bump up my consignment thing. They let you take 25 items. If you're not familiar with my channel, I have a consignment store that's really good. They just have so much traffic in there and so much clothing that it's amazing for me both ways. So I can not only take stuff there and it sells pretty well, and then if I wanted to, they let you take 50 bucks a week out, which, you know, it's more valuable for me just to spend it because they have every brand in the world in there. It's in a university town. There literally is people from all over the world who donate clothing there or consign clothing there. And that's why I think I find so much Canadian brands and different things, is because they're students or who knows why. But anyway, so I'm excited about that. But right now, I think I'm looking over. I think I only have like 7 items out of the 25, and I didn't get to the bins this week. So I don't, if I have to, I'll just take 7 items. But it's, you know, really they want winter and fall right now. And I have a ton of shorts. I have like 10 boxes of shorts and summer stuff that are lower end brands and don't do that well on eBay, but they will sell there and make me a markup. And then I have a decent amount of spring items, but I just don't have enough fall and winter. So I'm hoping they change soon in the next couple weeks. But I mean, I'm going to the bins Friday, so I'll get another fall and winter batch, and that'll work. Okay, let's see what's next. This is a pair of Maui shorts. What are you doing, huh? Puppy is playing up and down the stairs. All right, this is a pair of Maui shorts. They're camo. They're really cute, but there was some flaw on them. I'd have to click in to see what the flaw was. But anyway, I've had these a long... Well, no, I lied. I haven't had these very long. I think this was maybe a relist, like they had fallen off. But either way, I got them home, realized there was a flaw. And so these sold via promoted listing. So I took $5 plus shipping, $11.50 total. Whenever I see read in the title, I take a lot less for it. And probably since I just listed these, it looks like, I probably could have held out. So I must not have thought the flaw was that bad, because I don't list things with major flaws, or if they don't have a real trendy style, then I don't list them. So I think I just saw the word read and then took the $5. But anyway, they're not a super high-end brand. Must have been something I got at the bins. But anyway, goodbye to you. See where these are going. Swimming trunks and shorts are selling for me already. So if the brands of shorts that I had weren't pretty low end and going to the consignment, I would be excited to list those. All right, this is 11 ounces and I have 15 for some reason. These are going to New York. Not quite where I thought, but oh well, maybe it's warming up there. It's not warming up here. And I got about $1 extra on the shipping cost. So $11.50 total. Not bad. Not bad for a damaged item that, shorts and trunks. I have, tons of those in my store already. So I can just go to Sell Similar. Most of the info is the same. So other than my time to take photos, it goes pretty quick. Not something I'd recommend. Don't go out and buy a bunch of $5 items. But since I got stuck with it somehow, it's okay. Okay, so this one is a good sale. My son and I try to pick these up whenever we can. I guess I have it wrapped. I pre-wrap everything, even things that are just leather. I try to protect them because if they do take a while to sell, it's really cold in my garage in the winter, and I just try to protect it a little bit and go ahead and put it in the box. That's part of why I do it, just to insulate things. This is a Franklin Quest planner, so Franklin Covey, and it's zip all the way around. It's brown, and it's the 7 ring. And so they used promoted listings. They did not use my coupon. I sold it for $79.99 plus shipping, so $97.04. And this is a consignment item that my son and I split. So I did a lot of work on my son's spreadsheet. I edited a ton of stuff, paid him for what I could get through. I still have a file folder of a lot more stuff that he sold. But when I pay him, I print off 2 copies of everything, do the deductions. Since he buys the item, I pay the eBay fees because that's fair. He has that upfront cost. I just have the back end cost. And then I divide it in half so we each know what we're getting. And then I also update the spreadsheet. So it's a little more time intensive. I get kind of stuck with that. On the other hand, sometimes he gives me, 30, 40, 50 items that I don't have to buy up front. And it allows me another week at home sometimes. It's just that extra, 15, 20 items a day that can stretch out my trips to Denver. And so to me, it's worth it. To me, it's worth it. There may come a time when I get way ahead on my clothing again and I just have tons of great clothing, which to me is easier to list because you're not boxing it. Like even this, it's like finding the box. And even though I keep boxes on hand and I do all of it, and I really think that hard goods are more interesting. Sorry. That's actually just spam. I was going to say speaking of my son, but that says spam anyway. So yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, so I love hard goods because they're more interesting to look up, but they are a little bit more time intensive. And I have 2 closets basically dedicated to just boxes, which I wouldn't have if I could finally niche down to clothing. So there may come a time when I, just tell him, hey, listen, I've got thousands of pieces of clothing on hand. I'm doing better with my clothing. I think, I can't do that. But right now it works for both of us. All right, let's hope I charged enough in shipping. This is just going to Colorado, so actually I'm sure I did. All right, so I'm going to upgrade them to priority because it won't cost that much more just going to Colorado. Actually, it might cost less. Let's see, $878 priority, $865 parcel. So definitely going to upgrade them. And it is a 4-pound, it's a big one. It's a 4-pound binder. And I'm going to get that going. Now remember, Monday the 20th is President's Day, I want to say. So it's a postal holiday. So that's the problem with shipping on Friday morning and then being gone Saturday and Sunday, is that normally when Monday is a holiday, I try to ship on Saturday just to break it up so that on Tuesday I'm not taking all of these packages. But because of the weather, this is my window, so I'm just going to go. I just won't worry about Saturday and just call it good. My late shipment rate is very low. However, this hasn't helped in the winter where I'm kind of on short notice deciding, oh yeah, I better go out of town. Like even tomorrow, I don't want to go out of town. I wasn't planning on going out of town. But when I look at the weather forecast for the coming week, which I'm just now able to even see if it's accurate, because you can only look so far out and really know what's going to happen. So with that said, I didn't change over some of my listings in time. I did all of the normal listings, but I have some that were, already sold, and I just should have taken them with me or something. So I have a couple that are going out late that should have gone out yesterday. Thankfully, I have a volume and then my stuff. And then I'm very careful when, unless I just make a mistake like that. So my ratio is just fine. I think you can have 3% and still be top rated, and I'm nowhere near that. I think I'm at like 0.8, which is still really high for me. I do not like that at all. To me, that's not acceptable. But I'm doing the best I can. If I did that, like if I know when my trip is, then I kind of stop sending offers, or I make sure that everything's on 3-day shipping, then I go in and send offers. I try to do all of those things, but I don't want to keep myself on 3-day shipping all the time because that does change my sales volume when I do that. And so this time I didn't get it changed in time, and I must have had some buyers waiting to pay that I just didn't check into since I was in such a hurry to go. All right, this I'm very glad to see go. Oh, my goodness. All right, this is number 155, and I am on the 4300s right now. So this is 4,100 items ago. Ugh. I thought it was really cute when I bought it. It's really a cute, like, summer type Hawaiian wrap skirt. It's a Susan Bristol, which is not a horrible brand. I didn't think that it had the fastest sell-through rate in the world, but I also had no idea why it wouldn't sell. It's a size 14, so it's a really nice size. And anyway, thankfully, somebody finally took this. It sold via promoted listings and a 15% off coupon. So I got $18.61 total. Yeah, I never could figure it out. I mean, it's not like nobody wants Susan Bristol stuff. It's kind of a 80s, 90s, I think, type look. And a wrap skirt, which should be popular. But anyway, maybe I missed the style. Who knows? But it's out of my life. So thankfully. I lost 3 cents on the shipping. It's $6.78 to ship, and I charge $6.75. And this is one of those editing things. I think this was listed. It wasn't that it had fallen off. It's just I changed the title structure. I lowered the price way down. I had only wanted 20, I think. It's not like I wanted a bunch anyway. And so anyway, this is part of the success of doing the editing is I think this is, I don't think this is my oldest thing, but this is in my oldest box of stuff that is still around here. So goodbye, goodbye. So glad. I really don't want to pull things off. I want to sell them cheaper and just, you know, get even $1 cash flow back, plus keep my sales velocity up on my store. So I really like selling things rather than giving up and pulling them. And so you've seen that by the time I really give up and pull it, I've tried everything and I feel like it's hurting my store more to keep it than to just go ahead and pull it. And so this was one, I did this like, what, a month or month and a half ago. It was my first box of doing those editing videos. And I just felt like that if I lowered the price way down, that I could somehow get rid of it. And truly, if they would have offered me $5, I would have taken it. I got to get some more envelopes. I ordered more. I hope they come in on time. Otherwise, I'll be using tape for a while, which is not fun. It's very expensive to use regular tape. And I know I could buy the label things that are sticky on the back, but I'm not a tech person and I don't want to learn how to get it to print on half a side. I know it's easy. I know I could go in there and figure it out. And this is so cheap. Maybe it does take me longer because I'm sticking it in the envelope. So I should look at my time and see what I could do on that. One of those things that I hate doing. All right. This is a really nice sweater. This is a Highland Home. Here is the tag, Highland Home Industries, Pure New Wool Large. So it's a really pretty cardigan sweater. It's not the best brand, you know, or the highest end brand. It's just based on pretty much looks that I grabbed that, and I knew I could get a decent amount. You know, sometimes you get into those Aran knit sweaters, and they look just like that sweater, only you can get a lot more. So this sold via promoted. I did not have a coupon used, and it also says read. So there was either some stains on this or something, or missing a button. So anyway, I got $36.16 total, which is not bad for a flawed sweater. I will take it. I will take it, take it, take it. Ah, there goes my whole bag. Ah. Sorry guys, no lack of exciting things going on here. Okay, so this I could not get in a padded flat rate. I just wasn't, you know, able to. So anyway, it's going to Connecticut. So let me see how much it is to upgrade. It's 1021 parcel select. Let me see. Priority is 1162. Let me see. I don't think this is one that I'm late on. Otherwise, I will pay to just get it to my customer faster. Nope. So I'm going to go ahead and just send this parcel like they paid for, because I didn't keep any on the shipping at all. So I don't really want to spend $2 more. Let me see how much it is. 1021 to 11 something. You know, I don't know. It's a damaged sweater. I think I'm going to just upgrade them. I'm happy they're taking it off my hands. It's like $1.50 more. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just think, too, I don't even know if my stuff's going to get out today. I haven't looked at the roads, but we have quite a bit of snow. And I've heard of some cancellations. So I don't know if that means the roads are closed and the mail isn't going out or what the deal is. Okay. Oh, I forgot to print this one off for my son. I better do that. Okay, so this is a cassette. I'm going to print off his paperwork first while I finish that other order. Then I'll tell you about it. I had some pretty decent sales today. I'm really happy. Have a $100 sale coming up to show you, around $100, I think. Okay. It's thinking, it's thinking. Cool. Okay. Get that done. Okay, so this is a, put this over here for now. This is a cassette tape. My son and I were in an estate sale, and they had all kinds of media, and so my son went ahead and went through all the media, and he found a lot of higher-end cassette tapes, and, you know, I don't know if they were rock or soul or what, but anyway, this one did okay. This is one of the ones that, you know, just didn't do as good as we thought. So they did not use any promotions at all. So it was $9.99 plus shipping, so $15.36, which is not bad for just one cassette. That's actually fine. But since we're splitting all this stuff, he doesn't try to give us $10 items, because by the time we split it, it's not much. I think, you know, he did. I think what happened is he was hand scanning everything, and then there was so much to scan that in the end, I think he just did a bulk buyout, and that's why he's going ahead and doing some of the cheaper stuff. So this is going to Michigan. It's $4.24 to ship. I charged $4.50. I know I could have charged media rate. That might have saved the customer $1, and maybe that's why it took longer. I don't know. This might be one that I edited the other day, actually. So it is helping to go in and edit, that's for sure. I really like the editing. I think it's just peaceful. It fits into my type A-ness, you know, where you're just like, okay, everything's perfect. I've accounted for everything. So I really enjoy it. But unless you have a lot of high-end stuff that has fallen off, it's not the best use of my time. Listing is the better use of my time. And then do this on the back end and make sure that my sales velocity gets up to where I want it to. My sales velocity is really good, but I like it when I have either equal or more solds to the number I have listed. And right now I am getting ahead of it on listing, which of course I also want. You know, I want a big store. I want, you know, sales to continue even if I take a day off. I just want to have 10,000 items in my store, so I still sell a lot even if I take a day off. I don't want to have to worry about drafts or scheduled listings all the time. However, I also know that that's bad for your store. It slows your overall sales down. So I don't want that. So let's see where I'm at today. Let's go to eBay and see where we're at. I love having, like, getting ahead on my listing and catching up, but I also like equal sales to wherever. Okay, so this is where I am right now. I just feel like this is more like nobody can say, like, I mean, did I buy a phone and make this up? You know what I'm saying? It's just easier, you know, not that I really don't have any trolls, not that I'm saying I won't get any, but let me hope that you can see this. So, I'm at 28,000 for the 90 days. That normally is 30 or more. I'm just struggling because, you know, I just was sick for 2 weeks in January and stuff. So that month is showing in here. And then I've struggled with the weather to keep my listings up. No excuses, all right. So anyway, I'm at 28,232 and 52 cents. And then I have 1,021 active and 835 sold. So I really want to get this sold up. You know, I have a bunch of stagnant listings in the active. Let me actually, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me go look at the camera. Then I'll know if you're seeing it. Okay, there we go. So now I know you're seeing it. Okay. So anyway, I want to get equal sold to active, and it's because I have probably 400 more items that are still stagnant. So yeah, time to get to work on that. Plus, it just does also help my consignment. You know, like I said, at the beginning of the video, and I'll say it again when I go to do my haul, I had like $120 approximately in consignment credit. And so anything I know is not going to sell, that is a good use of it, is to get some more money, because you'll see the stuff I replaced the old stuff with. If you have happened to have caught a lot of my editing videos, you'll see the quality of that stuff is still worth getting some cash flow for in some cases, but it's really not stuff I would list again. And then when you see the quality of what I replaced it with at this consignment store, I think you'll see what I'm trying to do. Okay, no coupon, no promoted on this, so that's good. This is a nice mod cloth top. It had a real pretty black kind of, I don't know, cross pattern on it, something like that. So it's a V-neck, it's a 2X, and I got $13 plus shipping, so $21.50. This was a bins find. I do like mod cloth, but I'm not confident enough or educated enough in the brand to buy it for $4. Not yet. I need to study it and see. And this is a really lightweight piece. It's not a substantial piece, so I wouldn't have paid $4 for this. So I would have paid, let's see, it's 5 ounces, so I would have paid, what, around $1. It's $1.89 a pound, less than $1. So I'm happy with that. I was listening to Chris Lynn this morning because I'm on his group, but plus well, I guess today he wasn't on YouTube. He's going to do it tomorrow for some reason. But anyway, he normally broadcasts on Wednesdays, and he was saying that it also makes about $1 or so difference. See if I can even explain it. When you ship first class, your postage is less. And so the eBay fees on the postage and the tax that the customer has to pay is less than if you're shipping priority items. It doesn't mean you don't ship priority items. It just means that, you know, if you can buy cheap at the bins and then do lightweight items, it doesn't just pay off in the price you paid at the bins where the item is really lightweight. It also actually pays off a little bit when you look at your eBay fees and the amount that you keep, because eBay does charge you fees on the shipping and the taxes. So it's just, it's kind of interesting. I had never thought of it. Not that I'm gonna quit picking up jeans. If the jeans are worth it and they hold their own, then I'll ship stuff padded flat rate. But boy, I am really happy with how much I've been able to keep my bins prices down. And since my trips are so expensive and that's such a factor in my overall cost of goods, I think that that's kind of the #1 thing I can do. And since spring and summer are coming, I think that, you know, I don't need as many jackets. I'm going to need more boho, flowy shirts, lightweight shorts, athletic shorts, gym shorts, hiking shorts, packable shorts. I think that, you know, I'm really going to try to keep my sales equal to my winter sales. And if I can't, at least my cost of goods should lower down quite a bit. So we'll see. Although Smart Wool and Base Layer and Patagonian doesn't really weigh a lot unless you're buying a coat. So there's a lot of winter pieces like the Base Layer and stuff that I sell that also doesn't really cost me that much. All right, so far, let's see. I have 2 big ones. I don't think they'll have to go UPS, but it depends on where they're going. Let's take a look here. All right, let's face this big one here. All right, this is that Ralph Lauren. Let me see if I can show you. I'll have to do it this way. This is a Ralph Lauren sheet set. It's a herringbone. And it is vintage. It's USA made. The queen bottom, the fitted, was a queen, and the top sheet was a king, and then there were 2 pillowcases. So when I got that home, I didn't check that at the bins. I don't know why. I just looked at one sheet, and these are such a perfect match. I said, oh, okay, it must be a, you know, a king. And so that's what I thought I was buying at the bins. And let's see, this weighs 5 pounds, 2.5 ounces. So I spent over $10 for this sheet set. And when I got it home, I'm like, oh, you know, one is queen, one's king. What's going to happen? But it did not seem to affect the sale. So we'll see. I made that clear in the listing like 3 or 4 times, and I think the person actually asked me about it, if it's the same person. So that's good. They did not use any kind of promotion, so I got $110 plus shipping, $136.12. And there was a little bit of fraying on the fitted part of the sheet, and I put that in there too. So we'll see. Maybe this is an accident waiting to happen, but I'm happy with it so far. Let's just hope it goes through. I'm an over taper. I don't know. You know, I figure from Wyoming, it's sitting in a bunch of places. It's cold. You know, it's on a truck from here for twice as far as most places you're ever going to order for. And I don't know why. I'm just a big believer that tape is fairly cheap and just use it. Okay, I've got my measurements in correctly. So this is going to Oklahoma. And let's see what the difference is in parcel. I'm going to probably upgrade them anyway. Yeah, even though it's going to cost me a little bit, I'm still making money on the shipping, as in I'm keeping more to go toward the expenses. So I'm going to upgrade them even though it's about a $2 difference, because this is, well, no, it's actually a $1 difference. Anyway, I'm just going to upgrade them anyway since I am late. This is one of the late ones and I feel terrible. I am going to put signature confirmation on it. Probably a waste of my time, you know. But it is $100 and some sale. It's like $140 sale total. And so, you know, and it's like an apartment number, which is fine. I just feel like that, you know, is a little more like somebody's right next door. Now, maybe they put it in those boxes, you know, they put it in the boxes at the apartment where you have a key, and maybe it's safer than your house. I don't know. But I put enough shipping in there to cover all of that, so that's fine. I know some people say that they put like signature confirmation on something over like $40, like, you know, because that's their amount they feel like they could lose. And then there's other people who say only if it's $500. I kind of look at a bunch of different things, take it into account. Probably wasted cash. I know eBay is supposed to just go by the tracking, and if the tracking shows that they left it, then I know that that's supposed to be good enough. But I just think you have so many people who order stuff and claim that the dog ate it or the neighbor took it or something, and this is just a tiny bit of protection. Whew, now it's warm in here. I was really cold this morning, you know, because I can't sleep if it's like baking in the house, so I kind of turned the heat down a little bit, and, you know, which I slept really good, but then, you know, you wake up and I'm freezing because it's just so cold, so now I've got to go turn the heat down. This is a decent sale, finally. This is a welding book. It's a textbook. I've got it wrapped in there. Principles and Applications, 8th edition hardcover. For whatever reason, we decided not to put that on Amazon. Actually, I think that was partly my son's. I'm going to print it off just in case. I can't remember. It might have just been mine now. We sell so many similar things, and when we're out shopping together, needless to say, we both are at the same garage sale, and we both grab very similar things from the same person. And so sometimes, you know, it's all mine because I found it first. Sometimes it's half his, and I can't remember. That's why we have the spreadsheet. That's the good thing about the spreadsheet. So I'll look this up on there and see if it's his. If I wasn't doing the shipping video, I would go take the time, do the search. But we have 2022 things and we have 2023 things now. We have 2 years worth of stuff, and most of the stuff from 2022 is sold. There's maybe 10% of the items that are still straggling that I need to get in and figure out why they haven't sold. But I haven't gotten to that yet. All right, let's go see if they used any promotions. Okay, so no promotions, no coupons, no nothing. So $40 plus shipping, $58.58. I know I would probably get more sales, and if I was doing books full-time, then I would have to just give in and use media mail. But especially during COVID, media mail, I mean, it's the last thing on the truck, and everything was moving slower, and everybody was short-staffed. I think even now, kind of at some level. So I just went ahead and I just do first class or some kind of shipping that can get it there. So they paid $13.99 for shipping. I'm trying to see. So it's $13.92 priority. It's like 5 or 10 cents cheaper UPS, but I don't want to go to UPS because I don't have anything else to go out. So I'm going to just save myself the trip for like a little bit more money and get this out of here. Oh, I have my bag sitting on my poly mailers that I was listing on, and so it's slippery, and I keep forgetting that, I wondered why it keeps slipping off. It's because it's on my poly mailers. That would explain that problem. Maybe one more piece of tape. That one. Okay. See what we have next. Okay, this was a good sale. This is a Sniper Gang shirt. I don't know anything about the brand. I don't want to pull it all the way out because it's black and I already rollered it off. But anyway, just look up Sniper Gang. And so this was a bins find. It sold via promoted, but no coupon. So $35.03 total, $22.99 plus shipping. So $35.03. I need to put my piece of tape to get all of my things that are hanging off of my hands here. Okay, so this is going to Florida. 1-6, so I've got that correct, and everything else looks about right. So yeah, I just changed myself to same-day shipping again, but yesterday, but probably tomorrow I better change it to 2-day, just even though I'm leaving Friday and planning on being back home and shipping Tuesday, just in case, you know. I guess I could, since I'm coming back on Saturday, I would know by Saturday if something happened and I was delayed. So I guess I can keep it on same-day shipping. I guess I can. I'll have to look into it. We have some family members coming next Wednesday, which we're excited about. Not staying with us, but just meeting us in Laramie, so that's really exciting. We have not seen them for years and years, mostly due to COVID and them living overseas. So that's going to be really exciting for us. All right. Now we have a Brentwood sweater. This is a vintage sweater. It's also black, and I don't want to pull it out because it fits in there really good. It's got kind of a textured feel to it. I have on my listing, I have a Biamo jacket, It's black wool, and the brand is Brentwood, and I have vintage in it. So they use promoted listings, no coupons, so $39.75 total. I feel like if I shipped with you in real time and didn't have my stuff pre-packed, I'm not super picky, but I don't like there to be any lint or hair or anything on stuff. So I feel like it would be a much longer video if you saw me sitting there rollering everything off really well. I could be wrong. Maybe it would still be faster as far as my shipping videos are concerned. I know it would be more interesting at some level. This is going to Oregon, so off we go. Off we go. I gotta find some stuff to listen to. I have a big listing day today, or at least a big editing day. I think I'm gonna list what I have photoed already and then start editing, but I'm gonna try and get a lot of editing done, so I need to figure something out to listen to. I don't know what. I haven't looked on Netflix lately to see if there's anything interesting. I don't like to watch it because I like to get my work done. So it's more, is there a mystery or is there a documentary or something that I don't have to really look up and see? So I've got lots of good podcasts, but I don't want to use those because I save those for when I drive. When you finally find a good, decent one that keeps your attention, I don't like to watch it while I'm at home because that wastes it on the road. Because there's nothing worse than being out, and I try not to like mess with my phone too much when I'm driving. So if you're out and you're in the middle of a podcast and it's really boring, then to switch even on Spotify, it's just hard without pulling over. I can do it, but I hate doing it. If I'm on the road completely by myself and I can see both directions and, you know, I'm on a highway that's isolated, then I'll get on there and mess with my phone, but I don't like to do it. This is a Stio, the second Stio that sold. This is also 32 long tall. I was just trying to clearance these, so I got less for this pair than the first one. I took $16 plus shipping, $27.75. And sold via promoted. They did not use a coupon. Okay, let's see here. Going to New Mexico, so not too far away. I know the problem is I do have good stuff down here to list that I already photoed, so that's good. I have the 3 pieces of St. John knit, and that's really good because there's really good stuff in this bag behind me. So if the stuff down here wasn't very good, it would be hard for me to get myself to list that, and I would just be tempted to take photos of the new stuff. But I'm going to go in order of what stuff came in. I'm going to try to do the right thing here. I have 2 IKEA bags on the floor. I guess I'm going to need another one. I guess I will. Let me see. I'll just go ahead and fill this third one. All right, this is a Howler Brothers shirt. It's really cute. I think I could have gotten more, but my sales, you know, I'm trying to move the needle here and keep my sales up. So this is really cute. But I think I took $9. Let me look. Howler Brothers itself in a button down in you know, a really nice pattern can definitely go for more. Let me see what I ended up accepting. Yeah, I took $9 plus shipping, $15.75, and sold via promoted. No coupon on this. It's just really a t-shirt, but it is an XL. And so if I'd have wanted to hold out, I just listed this a couple days ago. But it's a bins find, and so $9 is not absolutely horrible. Okay, so 8 ounces. And it's going to Massachusetts. So I get to keep $2 on the shipping toward all the expenses, so that's not bad. So $15.75 total and only $4.44 out for shipping. Looks like the snow stopped. I can't tell. I haven't been out this morning yet. My husband has. He went to the store already and stuff. I just need to go to the mail. But my car is coated again out here. Okay, let's see. Well, we're down to 3 more, guys. There's hope yet. Okay, this is a really pretty Pendleton skirt. I checked it everywhere at the bins for holes, and so even though it's wool, I did not find anything. So I went ahead and picked them up, even though normally, you know, they're kind of a slow seller. These are, sorry guys, I got hair in my mouth or something. So anyway, wool, blue plaid, pleated. So I think I do better on, I don't know if I can show the pleating without taking it all off. But anyway, that's pleated. And I think I do better, oh goodness. I want to make sure I'm not, my hair has flyaways today, and that's the last thing we want in the package, as I'm sure you agree. That's why I don't like to unpack anything. But anyway, size 10, sold via promoted, no coupon. And so $18 plus shipping, $24.50. I'm happy, you know, that my sales are at least, you know, like 18 or 20 bucks. The last couple weeks I've been doing so many $5 items. I'm just like, ugh. But it was clearance, and that's fine. But it just seems like some days, you know, that was all I had. And I was just like, oh, man, that got really old. My average sale price, I checked this morning, is still at $30. Now, that includes shipping, so that's not over the top or anything. At one point, I think it was like a month ago, I had it at $34.50, which is even better. And so, with the quality of what I have behind me, I think I'll get back up there. This is Milwaukee, not Milwaukee, no, this is going to Milwaukee, Oregon. It's spelled different. I'm like, that's not how you spell Milwaukee, but it's going to Milwaukee, Oregon, which I did not know existed. Let me see where I'm at on my Duolingo. I think see where my streak is at. Do any of you do Duolingo? Let me know if you do. I'm trying to encourage myself that I am gonna someday get my money saved up and go to Norway. I lived there when I was younger. So yeah, I'm at 104 days of practicing my Norwegian again. Boy, it's crazy what you forget, because I used to be able to function in the country when I was in high school. For that, you know, it would have been 11 months I was there. And they had gotten me all kinds of private tutors and everything. And so I'm not saying I did it on my own. It's just that was part of what they were doing when I was there for the exchange program. So, I mean, unless you just didn't try, I learned Norwegian very, very well and functioned, went places by myself, went to school, did math in school in Norwegian, all that stuff. And then a few of my friends came over for my wedding when I got married. And, you know, I just always thought that I would go back and forth a lot. But, you know how life happens, and, you know, I just never have gotten back. So I want to, as a reward for some things I'm doing in my life, for some business goals and some other things, I'm going to reward myself with that. But if I'm going to go, I want to know the language again and be at least able to function, because I won't have a host family to bail me out. Some of them are still alive, but I am 53 years old, and that was when I was 15 going on 16. So you can imagine that not everybody is still living, unfortunately. So anyway, that's my goal. Now these are a pair of J. Crew pants. I've had these for over a year. Normally I think J. Crew does okay if you price it right. These are a size 4 though, and they are like a faux leather viscose, and they're tapered. And so for whatever reason, I don't think I had gotten to the editing of these yet. I know I haven't, because this is $23.83 and I'm on the 856 editing. So I just took $4, you know, rather than put more time into editing them. I don't think I would have marked the price up more than $5 or $6 anyway. I might have tried to get $12.99 plus shipping after I edited it, but it also says read on there, so I think that there are some scuffs on this faux leather. So I'm happy to get it out of my store, $4 plus shipping, $10.60 total. So that's good. Better than keeping it. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's better than keeping it around longer. Yeah, I'm excited to even be in the 800s on the editing. I'm hoping to make some good progress on that today. Hoping. Let me make sure I put, yeah, first class. Okay, my shipping was wrong in there, my shipping weight, and so I thought, maybe I said I would ship this priority. Anyway, so they paid $6 in shipping, and it's actually $6.44 because I haven't updated my shipping on it yet. This is also going to Michigan, but that is fine. So I made less than $4. I probably took in like $3.50 minus eBay fees, but I do not care. That's something I might have consigned and gotten a few bucks for, but not, I don't think so. I don't know. They like J. Crew, and they do have smaller sizes at that consignment place. Maybe they would have marked it up to 10. I might have made a little bit more if I would have gotten to it in time, but it is okay. It's 11:09 in the morning already, and I promise you, I've been busy. I've listened to Chris's Zoom this morning on the group that I'm on, Chris Lynn's, and then I had a Zoom meeting myself with a consultant that I use to help me, and then you know, I haven't even had much breakfast yet or anything. I got ready for the day, which took like not very long today because I'm going to be wearing a hat all day anyway. And so yeah, I slept in till closer to 6, but yeah, I don't know why I am just like, my day is half gone already. I don't know. All right, this is Topo Designs. I told you about it on that. It's a pretty decent bolo. So this is Topo right here, Topo Designs. This is their logo. So if you ever see that, I'm used to selling the pants and pretty much just the pants. This was one of my first shirts, but I knew it would sell the minute I saw it. I didn't even look it up at the bins. It's just one of those brands that is out of Colorado. Maybe they've expanded now. I don't know. But as far as I know, they're just in like Boulder and different places. It's kind of a Gorpcore type thing. It's a hiking, biking, outdoor brand. And so I just pick it up sight unseen. Even if there's a flaw, I would have picked it up because it sells so fast for me. So anyway, they did not, promoted listings was on there, but they did not use anything as far as coupons. So it's $23 plus shipping, so $31.36. Let's see where it's going, and that is the last one. And so let me show you. I've got this bag for my haul video. And then I got this bag for my haul video. The consignment store is kind of, well, I like eco-friendly. I'm a believer, don't get me wrong. But they just like put so much in one bag. I think just to say bags that you're like, okay, I would have like, I could have carried that out by hand rather than in that bag. But anyway, it works. So I'm going to go have some lunch, get this out to the mail, and then I will be back for that video. This item, the Topo shirt, let me just tell you before I forget, is going to Iowa. I charged them $6.75 because it is going closer. It's only $4.20. So I will make a little bit on the shipping. So anyway, guys, if you like these kind of videos, if you like shipping with me, which I know must be very tedious, please like and subscribe if you could. I also like your comments. I know I didn't post anything yesterday. I'm sure you survived. I'm sure there's other people who did. But normally I'm trying to do my shipping videos every day. It just keeps me accountable. It's easy for me. It's hopefully decent content for you. And then it'll be like a vlog later on. I can go back and kind of see my sales and what I did. So come back in a couple hours after you watch the first one. Maybe by then they'll be uploaded at the same time, probably. But anyway, it's going to be about at least an hour-long haul. I'll try to go fast. But anyway, come see what I found. And I hope you have a good day, guys, if I don't see you later. Bye-bye.